Erin, how you doing?
Good. How are you? I'm very
Never
well, thanks.
better. Never better. Love to hear it. Yeah, so I just wanted to touch base. I've seen your fantastic results. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of leads and hundreds of booked appointments, and it's only been the first month. So just wanted to touch base with you, hear about your experience, and see
Yeah,
what you can tell some other people. So, just to get started, tell me a little bit about
sure.
what it was like over at Blush Aesthetics before you started working with us in that patient acquisition sort of area.
So we were really kind of counting on folks organically coming to our website to view, kind of what we were doing. So we were trying to optimize our website as much as we could. We would also post videos on Instagram, videos on Facebook. But unfortunately, really what we were finding is that our followers were seeing us, but no one new was really
Mhm.
seeing our material. So where we got great engagement from our current patients, we weren't getting as much from new folks. And
Right.
so when we were looking to expand, we wanted to make sure that we had, some new folks that were able to see us and maybe come and see our expanded services.
Absolutely. No, and that's something I hear from a lot of other practice owners too, is that they have these large organic audiences on Facebook and Instagram, and they think, I can just post on there and people should come. But unfortunately, as you've probably seen, not only is your message only going to people who already know you, so you're not getting new customers, but those current ones, only a fraction of them actually see the message because Facebook and Instagram continually limit the reach to that organic audience because they want you to pay to play. So I think
Yes,
that's something a lot of practices are starting to see and realizing that they're going to have to branch out to a wider audience. So,
absolutely.
yeah, so that was sort of, before. Now we got started a little bit over a month ago. So tell us your experience since we got started together and what's that been like.
So I guess I was a little bit doubtful. It
Mhm.
just sounded too good to be true, to
Yeah,
be really honest. And usually if something is too good to be true, as a business owner, as a small business owner, you're kind of inundated with emails and with offers and different things and you're like, I just don't know. But a colleague of mine in Cleveland, Ryan DeVault and Rachel DeVault, they are the owners of Radiant Divine. We were in a meeting one day and his phone kept dinging and
Mhm.
dinging and not rudely, but I was like, what is that? And he's like, these are all leads
Mm.
coming through. And I'm like, oh, so you guys are doing that whole program? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, good. You go first.
Yep.
Tell me how it goes. And it was doing fabulously for them. So, once I kind of saw firsthand what was going on with their practice, it didn't make sense not to engage with
Mhm.
it. So we went ahead and started. And I'm really shocked at how many leads we've gotten just in the first month. So we are in our first month still.
No, it's crazy. And your results are
Live.
definitely atypical, but for anyone watching, we're talking well over 600 leads now, and I think we're talking
Yes.
300 booked appointments.
Yes.
So
Which
it's
is crazy.
yeah,
And I mean, our nurse and esthetician are so excited
yeah.
because it's all new people. And from the consults that we have booked and that have come in and that we've had the opportunity to meet with these folks, they're wonderful people that were looking for our services, maybe in a different capacity. And this just gave them the opportunity to engage with us and to schedule. And so it was kind of exactly what they needed to feel a little bit more secure. They were able to come to our website, take a look at our services before they even came in.
Mhm.
So the target audience was really completely on task
Yep.
as
Yep.
far as the campaign went. And they've been fabulous. I mean, we've had wonderful interactions with these patients.
I love to hear that. And that's what we're trying to find, your ideal patient. We don't want them Groupon, one and done patients who the next time they want 50 units of Botox, they're going to
Mhm.
see who has the best deal that day. We want the type of
Right.
patients who might have never been to a med spa before or know what they want and care about quality and results. And we're going to come back time
Yes.
and time again. Because that first visit, they might spend 500, 1,000, 1,500, whatever it is. We hope that's just a fraction of the lifetime value they'll bring. And if we're only
Sure.
getting one and done patients, that's not going to work. So I'm glad to hear you're getting the right type of patients. And just lastly, to finish
Absolutely.
up, you sort of mentioned yourself that you're on the fence for a while. So what would you say
Mhm.
to anyone else listening who might be on the fence about joining this program?
I was very skeptical at the beginning, and I think you always have to be when you're a business owner. You want to see something that's properly vetted out.
Mhm.
And I waited a little bit, but I would say don't miss the boat on it. If
Mhm.
if you're thinking about doing it, I know that it seems expensive maybe, especially for a small practice like ours, but it has been worth its weight in gold. So I would say to someone who's on the fence, do a little bit of research, talk to the guys over that work with you. And it's been a wonderful situation for us. It's been a great decision. So we're definitely excited to start our new year out very well, and we're really booked up with consultations. All of those consultations so far have been very pleased with their consultation. Some of them have booked, but mostly what we're trying to do is create a situation where we educate patients so that when they are ready, maybe this isn't the right time, but when they are ready, we want them to say, when I'm ready to do this, I want to do it with them. And I
Absolutely.
feel like that has been exactly kind of what we've been able to achieve. So, maybe not everybody books, but we want everyone to have a wonderful experience with us. And when they talk to their friends, maybe who are thinking about the same things, say, oh, you should go see the girls over at Blush Aesthetics because I had a great experience with the consultation there. And when I'm going to do something, that's where I'm going to go.
Absolutely. And that's why we vet the practices we work with too, because we want to work with practices who care about their clients, who care about their results, because it's not worth us finding a practice who just wants to make some quick money. It's not going to work for anyone. So that's why we love working with you, love working with your team. And that's why you're getting the results you are, because you guys are following the program to a T. So we love it. And I'm looking forward to bringing you a lot of patients for a long time.
We're looking forward to it as well, but it's been a wonderful experience thus far.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate your time, Erin, and I want you to have a
Anytime.
fantastic weekend.
You too. Take care. We'll see you
Thank you.
soon.
Bye-bye.